Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Starlight Celebration, which has started in Final Fantasy XIV, aka the Christmas event. And yeah, me and Facebook will be doing the Christmas event. And then if I have any time remaining, which I should because it probably won't take that long, after the event, I will probably end up running a couple of leveling dungeons on my Reaper, which is almost to hit level 83. So let's do the Starlight stuff, and then we'll see where we go from there. So you said it starts in Gridania? Yeah, I know it doesn't start in Loud. And they almost never start in Ul'dah either, so. I think all the other ones always start in Gridania. Usually at the amphitheater. Oh yeah, less people. Yep, it's definitely here. I'm sorry, I forgot. PS4 load time. I'll wait for you. I should have put on my Christmas clothes. Oh well. I know you got a whole bunch. I have my own set, but I haven't put them on yet this year. Oh geez, Perina's here. Underwear. Oh, of course. He just knows. He just knows when I'm doing something. Dude, if you're watching this stream, you just know when I'm doing something. I want to know where you put the camera in my house. Are you still not here yet? Oh, there you finally came in. Jeez. Alright, let's do this. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Oh my goodness, look up here. There's so many freaking people. I don't think I've ever seen this many people for a holiday event ever. A very Yeti Starlight. We don't forgot about me in here. Festivities. A beast problem. The Yeti's name is Rudy. Nice. Yep. Yep. This is Rudy. At least that's what they're calling him. See, I waited for you for load time. Now you can wait for me for cutscenes. So it's even. Yep, 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 yep. It's a nutkin with a hat. How cute. By the 12, a talking squirrel. He is known as an auspice. He's after dessert. That's nice. The first boss in Snowcloak is a Yeti. So he got found by the Eorzean Santa Claus. Santa will know you're a good Yeti. Alright, seasonal event. Ah, it's the old quest except it's music, so no Nickelodeon. That one. Oh jeez, everyone's minions coming in at one time. Wow. Okay. Talk to this way. No signboard, jeez, going away. Follow the giant cluster of people, I guess. Can you sing? Yeerp. Compose a carol. Snowball themed gifts. Snowball treats. Yep, yep, yep. He's like the Yeti version of Groot. All he says is yip, yip, yip. Okay, where are we going now? Back to the, oh. I still don't really like this new Etherite thing. It messes up the order. Like, I had the order pretty much memorized and knew exactly how many buttons to hit to get to the one I needed. And now they went and changed it all up to put a stupid map on it. I'm not really a big fan. Because now I have to read them again instead of just hitting buttons. Oh, that sucks. We all got 2002'd last night, and then the login server wouldn't even let anyone back in. Hey, 1500 is not bad. Look, my stupid clock reset again. Don't know what is going on with that. So I'm having an issue right now. If you look in the upper corner over there where my clock is at, right now it's displaying local time and server time. I keep resetting it to Eorzean time and local time, and it keeps resetting it back to local and server. I've never had it. It's like the 4th time it's reset, and I've never had it do that before. I don't know. I keep going in and changing them, and then, you know, applying and saving the changes, but it's still, it resets it back to showing the server time. I don't want to see this. I don't care what server time is. Why would I care what the damn server time is? Yeah, so I'll come in here. I come here. I wonder if I change this. No, that won't make a difference. I check this, I uncheck that, and then I apply it. So now it's Eorzean time and local time. And after a while, it resets it back to local and server, and I don't know why. where are we going now? We are going back to the amphitheater, it looks like. I mean, even if the, like, yeah, the settings, like the default setting might have changed, but I'm changing it and saving it, so I don't know why it keeps resetting back to the other settings. It's just weird. I've never had it happen before. I'll wait for you. Hey, there's a friend of mine. I think they were in the last free company I was in. Just PS4 load times, yeah. That's so bad. It's so bad. Hey, you made it. PS4 load times for the loss. I've had that happen though, where you're like at the same number in queue for like 20 minutes, and then it'll like do that thing where it sounds like it's updating, and then you'll jump ahead like 1,000 spots. But for like, 20 minutes, half an hour, it doesn't move at all. And then all of a sudden it jumps you way forward. Oh, that's smart thinking. You can't do that on the PlayStation. So if I get kicked out, you just have to try to get it back into the... You have like a 5-minute window, I think. It's something like that. Like 3 to 5 minute window if you get disconnected, or if you get 2002'd while you're in queue, to get back in queue in your spot. So with the console, you just have to try to get back in as fast as you can. Yeah, DirectX errors, that's something I do not have to worry about. No such thing on the PlayStation. Alright, where are we going now? Botanist Guild? We better just walk, because by the time you go there and teleport, we could have just walked. Not worried about the load time. Maple flavor packet. Yeah. Yeah. We have like 3 of them. I don't want to talk to that guy. Yep. I don't know though. Well, I guess that would affect the DirectX issues. Wouldn't if it's not going to help you with logins, unfortunately. I can't believe that the game right now, if anyone else watching has not seen this news from today, the game is so popular that they had to actually stop selling it. They stopped selling it. They shut off the free trials because there are just too many people playing it. And they cannot upgrade the servers due to like supply shortages. They can't get the server hardware to upgrade the servers. Someone in Free Company last night was making a joke. They're like, just buy them off of Blizzard. They don't need them. They don't need them anymore. See, my laptop has what is it? It has a GTX 1660 Ti, I think is what my laptop has in it. And it runs everything that I could ask for it to run, so. Alright, where to now? Oh, back to the main Etherite. More load times for you. Uh, oh, someone joined. Let me, there you go. Discord linkity link. Where are we going? Oh, back to the left, right. Oh, I missed my, I can't remember the name of it. My, like, warp forward thing from, Reaper. I've gotten so used to using it, like, walking around towns and stuff. Being on Summoner with no additional, like, movement speed increase junk sucks. Oh, cutscene. You'll be standing around for a while. I love that ability. It's so cool. I don't think I've ever used it to where you warp back to the gate before, but I use the warp forward thing all the time. It's almost to me as useful as the dancer, like the en avant. I love that. The fix for the server queue times with the not the stop selling the game and turning off the free trials. I mean, something they have to do because they can't upgrade the servers. They can't get the hardware they need, so I guess they've made enough money to where they can say, you know what, for like a month or two, we'll just stop selling the game. It won't hurt us. Plus, they gave us all another 2 weeks of free playtime. So we're up to almost a month now of free playtime they've given us. So we're at 21 days of free playtime. Which, you know, I don't care. I mean, yeah, I've gotten the login extreme a few times, but it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, if you only have like 2 or 3 hours to play and you spend like 2.5 hours trying to get into the game, that sucks. What's the bug from 1.0 we didn't know about? And how is there anything left over from 1.0? Oh, the 2002. No, that's left over from Final Fantasy XI launch, 2002. 2002. I mean, yeah, I get that also. But as long as you get back into queue within like 5 minutes or something, it saves your spot. I mean, I've been 2002 to also logging in, but it seems to always get me back in really close to where I was. Yep. I didn't know that bug was... I didn't realize there was anything left over in the code from 1.0. I mean, I guess they didn't have to worry about the amount of people logging in to that version of the game, because they probably only had 2002 people playing it. Maybe that's what it's in reference to. Maybe if it goes over 2002, that's all it can handle, because that's the code from 1.0. Well, I think once you get like really close to number one, the closer you get to number one and you get disconnected or you get 2002'd, the shorter the reconnect window becomes. Because I know someone was saying that they were in like the like 100 or higher, and they got disconnected and got back in like instantly, and it had reset their queue. Alright, back to the amphitheater now? Yep. Is that really all we had to do for this, or is there going to be more? Because that was kind of lame if that was like the entire event. Oh, they're gonna finally fix it. How are they fixing it? Are they just gonna remove that code from the game, or like how are they gonna fix it? Oh, we gotta go to Bent Branch, it looks like. Oh, there we get Rudy and the Squirrel Emperor. Nice. 6.01. I didn't realize 6.01 was that soon. Yep, Bent Branch. Alright, you're standing here still. Okay. Alright, take care, man. Later. $5,003 error. That's a new one for me. I've never seen that one. Oh, is it the one we were getting last night? Did it after you get that, did it say something like authentication error? Like unable to authenticate or authentication error or something like that? Because yeah, Face is saying that's the error we were all getting last night when it was kicking us out, not letting us log back in. And it happened, yeah, it happened around this same exact time last night. And like it wasn't just me and her, a lot of the free company got kicked out at the same time. And then there was a Reddit post with like 800 comments or something on it with people having the same problem. But yeah, that's the code. That's the error we were getting last night, and then the launcher was like you couldn't see the login box on the launcher. It was all like weird. I mean, is it an old card? Maybe all the stress is burning it out. Let's hope not. Yep, that's a lot of yips. Ah, yeah. Servers. That's crap. I mean, like I don't game on my laptop a lot. The only game I've really played on it in the last like year has been the little bit of time I played New World on it before they decided to screw the game, and it ran it just fine. But mine's a GTX, so it's not an my processor is an AMD. I have a Ryzen Ryzen in my laptop, but the actual graphics card is a GTX. Snow Beast, don't eat me. Yeah, I would if given the choice, I would always go with Nvidia and GeForce for graphics cards. Processors, I don't really see that much big of a difference between like what I have and like an Intel. So graphics or processors, I don't really care. But every computer I've ever owned has had a GeForce in it, and I've never had any problems with them. I don't know why I mounted right there. I guess it's just habit. Talk to the dude. Jeez, you're out advertising as we run around. Oh, to the really busy areas. Okay, that's fair. Fair. So that was a musical yip, so that was more like yip. Aurora says we're running out of space face. It's not needed. Yeah, and I don't have very many people I can kick for an activity. I think I might have one or two, but that's it. Oh well. The curse of being popular, I guess, is that everyone wants to join. Let's see how many spaces do we have? We got six spots. This dude, I'm not gonna approve him until I see him back online because he's got like nothing. So when I see him back online, if I'm on, then I'll approve his application. Until then, he could just sit there. His name is like P-B-, and level 10 is his highest job. So I'm not gonna. And yeah, and his entrant, or his application just says X. That's all it says. So I'm not gonna approve that one until I see him online again. It can just sit there. I'm not dressed for the weather if it's all going to be all snowy and stuff. The level 90 caster gear is basically like hooker gear. Yep. Let me guess, that's his parents. Ah, little brother. Close. I was close. Yeah, tell him that's not what's going on, dude. Yep. They say grrr, and he says yep. Oh, now he's pissed off yipping. So I'm gonna tell you the secret. The absolute 100% guaranteed secret way to beat the login queues. Okay, this is how this is the way you do it. You have a face in the house, first of all, so that's a requirement. But when you come home in the morning from work at like 7 a.m., you log in when the queue is like 10. And then face keeps you online all day until you wake up. That's how you avoid the queue. That's the 100% guaranteed way to avoid it. Yeah, give them some snowballs. Make them eat your balls. Well, it is my fully automated command entity, so until they approve cloning, I'm afraid I'm the only one that has one. And then when they approve the cloning of, the fully automated command entity, everyone can have their very own face in their house to prevent disconnection. Until then, only I have one. Right? Unless you want to pay a lot of money, and then I'm sure I can convince her to go to your house and click your jump button every once in a while. Oh, it's Eeyore Santa Claus, who looks a lot like, what's his face's dad? Hildebrand's dad. I don't know. Yoshi P would probably be against the cloning of the fully automated command entity to prevent disconnects, because then, you know, people would be able to stay online. That's the problem. Also, like the queue, it's like normally it goes down pretty quick, but the problem right now is no one wants to stop playing. Like, the game is so good right now, no one wants to get off. So people not getting off, it means there are no spaces opening up for people to get on. He had to go home. We don't get to eat his delicious salty snowball balls anymore. And then back to Grenade. I'm gonna hurry up and get the amphitheater and see how long it takes you to get there. She still hasn't loaded into Gridania yet, and I'm already at the amphitheater. So low tech botting, I like that. Yeah, that's true. This is when we need. I don't know if you remember them or not, but the little bird. It's like you can actually get one for your house in the game, but it like dips its head like every once in a while. You need to just like line that up over your space bar, so it's like jump, jump, jump. There was a movie that used that one time, and it had it like over a lighter or something, and then the bird hit the lighter and blew the place up. I can't remember what movie that was. Oh, I remember what that was now. It was Darkman. I'm pretty sure that was Darkman. If you remember that movie. Good movie. It was like back when Liam Neeson was still a B movie actor. But that was one of my favorite movies of his. That movie was great. You're too young to know that movie. Oh, God. Make me feel old. It's like a 90s movie. You weren't alive in the 90s? Okay, maybe you weren't alive in the 90s. I don't know. You never... And people never have heard of Darkman. Such a good movie. I don't know what year it came out. I'd have to look at. You know, I'm gonna look it up right now. Hang on, just give me a second. Darkman. Let's see what year did Darkman come out. All right, it was 1990. There's the poster for it. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but there's the poster for Darkman. It's gonna be funky because of my green screen, but yeah, it came out in 1990. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe you weren't alive in the 90s. That would make, you know, if you were old enough to remember a movie then, you'd have to be at least, 6 or 7, which would probably put you... Alright, yeah, I guess, okay, fine. I guess I'm just old. Oh, and then we get a repeatable to get the fireworks. Okay, I don't give two craps about fireworks. Let's go see what we can buy. Well, let's use our little guys first. Use him. Him. Is it this one you buy this stuff from? Yep. That's it? Jeez. Alright, we'll buy that. Look, you don't even need to run the damn thing for it. You can just buy them. Why would you run a repeatable quest when you could just buy them for freaking 8 gil? Oh, let's buy one and see what it does. That's it, huh? There you go. Oh, it doesn't even last that long. What a ripoff. Anyway, what's the other one do? Okay, so where do you buy? I thought there was a vendor that sold like the clothes and stuff from previous events. It's in Limsa. Oh. They spent all their development on Endwalker. Yeah, that's true. Well, I know some. Let me go check something. Duty, no, I don't want Duty Finder. I'm gonna go to Limsa. So I want to see if the coat and stuff are on the dude that you rebuy the event stuff from. I'm gonna go look. What did I just? Stupid freaking teleport map. I hate the new Aetheryte map. I just can't stand it. I cannot stand a new Aetheryte thing. Messes with my muscle memory. Starlight Celebration. There's the robe. I can only buy the robe. I don't think the hat came from an event. I think the hat's actually crafted. No, maybe not. I don't know. Mouse and keyboard, though. I don't understand how people play with a mouse and keyboard. I will say, I played this game with a mouse and keyboard for like a month, maybe not even a month, because whenever this was in, it was either the last alpha or the first closed beta, and they did not put in the controller support yet. So if you were in the closed beta, you had to play it with the mouse and keyboard for the first closed beta because they hadn't put the controller in the game yet. So for that one beta, I played with the mouse and keyboard. But then also back then, I was still playing World of Warcraft a lot, so I was kind of used to mouse and keyboard gaming. But if you were to put me on this game now with a mouse and keyboard, I would have no idea what I was doing. Like, I like my HUD the way it is. I have right trigger, right then left trigger, left then right trigger, double tap right trigger, double tap left trigger. Easy. And with that, I can have, let's see, there's 8, 16, 24, 32, 36, 40. I can have 40 hot buttons the way that it's set up without having to switch anything. See, what I do for cooldowns is I will take my ability just to that's what I have these 2 hotbars here for. Like if I switch off a summoner, let me switch off a summoner. Let me put that back where it goes. If I switch off a summoner to like my paladin, that top row above the crossbars, that's only there to track cooldowns. Like the same thing if I go to my dragoon, those buttons above, I don't click on those. Those are just there to track cooldowns. No, I have not seen your hotbars. So yeah, like there with the Reaper, I have the buttons above solely there just to track cooldowns. See, when I played World of Warcraft with the mouse and keyboard, I did all my, like, I didn't click. I wasn't a clicker with the mouse on the abilities. I did I did keybinds, and I did all my movement with the mouse. So I was a mouse movement and keybinds for the abilities. All right, I guess I got like an hour left, so I'll go ahead and do a couple of dungeons. I'm gonna go ahead and kick you out of the party now that we're done with the Christmas event all done. So now I will, let's see. Oh, I'm still in the first dungeon? That sucks. I don't really like the first dungeon. We'll try it. Why not? See, whenever I played World of Warcraft, I would bind things, like, instead of using WASD to move, those would be all abilities. So I tried to put like abilities in the same spot. So, for instance, if a class had a stun, I always had it on like E. If a class had like an instant self heal, it was always on Q. That kind of thing. Well, see, that helped my muscle memory because then I could be playing any class and, oh, I need to stun, it's E. No matter what class I'm on, hit E for the stun. Which I still do that to this day on this game. The only one I don't have it set that way for right now is Reaper. For me to stun, it's right, left, down. On every other job is how I stun. Right, left, down. It's like I always know that arm's length is up. Left trigger and up is arm's length on every job that uses it. The heal, the second wind, every job that uses it is left trigger left. Left, left. Yeah, but see, I'm old, so my muscle memory sucks. I've only got enough hard drive space up here for like maybe 2 sets of abilities. And I don't have any more room for that. So I gotta try to put everything in the same spot. Like on healers, like what was it? Asuna is always right, left, down. To Asuna stuff on healers, and then I always have it set so that, because most jobs have a single target rotation and then they have AoE rotation. So my single target stuff's always on the right trigger, and then square, circle, X, Y, triangle, whatever. And then my AoE stuff is on the left trigger. X square, circle, whatever. So I know if I'm single targeting, I'm holding the right trigger. If I'm AoEing, I'm holding the left trigger. And then normally I remove the words. Like right now I have the hotbar help on, just until I get used to what the abilities are called. But I normally will turn those off so that the words aren't covering up my cooldown hotbar. Oh, what is that? The wildfire? That thing? I don't know machinists very well. It's one of the ones that I know can do a lot of damage because I've seen Spicy like just demolish stuff on Machinists, but I just don't understand it. It's like Reaper is also quickly becoming like my favorite melee DPS. Like once you like someone actually told me this too, because when I first started playing it's like, wow, this feels really slow. They're like, wait till you get in Shroud. They were right, and Shroud makes it feel really fast. Then I haven't got a chance to use this yet, Harvest Moon. I just hit 82 and unlocked it. I haven't done a dungeon where I've had access to it yet. Nice. Yeah, I noticed, like I said, I haven't gotten in a dungeon where I can use the whole kit yet. But even in like level 80 dungeons, if you start a boss fight with even 50 and 50 on each gauge, you could just go insane. Yeah, you use the what's the opener one called? Like Soul So? Yeah, you use Soul So. This one. It's got like a 2.5 or like a 5-second cast when you're in combat. So you cast it outside of combat and then like open the fight with the Harvest Moon which is what it turns into. But I guess I could see where that's useful. Like for instance, just the first one that comes to mind is like when you're fighting Sephiroth, and he does the transition where he backs up and falls off the platform, and then there's like 10 or 15 seconds before his big version comes out. Then you use the 5-second cast time version right there while you're not really doing anything. Thirty seconds of just going crazy. Yeah, I agree with whoever told me. I can't remember now who told me that. It's like, oh, it'll feel a lot faster when you get to 80. Whoever told me that was 100% right. It feels so much faster at 80. And the fact that it only has 2 positionals, I like that. Like, because the Gibbet is flank and Gallows is rear. That's the only 2 you have to remember. And then when you are enshrouded, and those are whatever they're called while you're enshrouded, it's like cross reaping, whatever they are. They don't have any positional requirements, which is amazing. For someone like me who forgets to do positionals a lot, I'm glad there's not that many. Oh, come on, Q. But yeah, the warp thing, I love the warp thing. It's like one of my favorite movement abilities. So cool. I just love that. The thing is, I almost never use the instant cast ranged attack afterwards. Oh well. What is your position in queue? If your position in queue is more than 500, my guess is that 320. That's close. I'm gonna say I get a dungeon first. We'll see what happens. Because I'm still set. Mine still says average wait time 5 minutes, and I'm at almost 7. So I think I'll make it in first. What? Huh? Then save it for lunch tomorrow. Or I'll take it to work and eat it. Okay, that dirty look tells me no. I should change that timer because it's not really new merch anymore. I've had it for almost a year. And I should edit that so it says something different. Hey, I'm in a dungeon. So who wins? Well, maybe I'm in a dungeon. if the other DPS says yes and enters. 245 still up. Yep, I win. I'm in the dungeon. Yep, so this will be my first chance getting to use this new Soul Sow ability. Oh, don't say I get DC. That's just bad luck. Don't jinx me like that. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Yoink. Why do I have hate on everything? Oh, the tank doesn't have stance on. Stance, bro. Yeah, it is. It's once I go into a dungeon that does like a job that doesn't have that warp anymore. It's like, God, I want that warp on like every job I play. Yeet. This is so much fun. How could you not like it? Come on, gather them up, gather them up, gather them up. I always forget to use it like in combat though. I always use it as like where we're traveling between pools, but I never remember, hey, I can use this to like dodge out of stuff. I never remember that. Oh, look at that, actually threw the thing. Got the camera out so I can see what I'm doing. Can't see where the rear of this boss is at. There we go. I always forget the, like, I'll put it up at the beginning, the whatever our ability is, it gives us like bonus damage and stuff. But I always forget to keep it up. Yeet! The teleporty thing wasn't ready. God, Reaper is so much fun. Yeah. Well, the first time I've actually, this is only the second time I've done this dungeon. The first time I did it with trusts, just because I didn't feel like dealing with real people at this point, because it was like the first day of early access, and I knew no one would know what the hell they were doing, so I did it with trusts. It's like, I'm not dealing with that. I'll just do it with the trusts. Which I guess is in a way cheating, but hey, I'll take it. I don't care. I just wanted to get through the dungeon quickly, and that day I just felt that Trust would probably be able to do it faster. Oh, I love that. I love being able to take the Trust into an 8-man dungeon. That was so amazing. Where are we going? This way? Plus, Trust don't make fun of you when you screw up. Like you die and they don't say anything. I don't know what you're asking me. Oh, okay. That's cool. I keep forgetting to use that ability, though, between pools. Hey, she made it in. Congrats. You beat Login Extreme one more time. For tonight. Oh, geez, what happened there? Why was stuff attacking me? Oh, the tank died. Well, that's the other part. That's the bad thing about being a Reaper, is I'm always next on the list whenever the tank dies. Then I end up tanking everything. I'm just gonna release. There's no point waiting. By the time I stand there and wait, the mobs will be dead, and this way I don't have to deal with weakness and all that crap. He says he's been playing Sage. Gotta relearn Scarlet. To me, I don't know. I played Sage for a little bit in dungeons, and it seemed. I don't know. I don't really like Sage. I'm not a fan so far. Unless it gets better at higher levels, but to me, it just seems difficult to keep the tank alive on large pools. Everyone go. Hey, I caught up. Alright, let's do this. Oh, what happened? You get disconnected? Oh my god, that sucks. I feel your pain. Why do I keep getting frozen and stuff? I hate this dungeon. This is probably my least favorite of the new dungeons. Wow. I don't know what to say. It really sucks. Oh no, I'm hit. Oh. Woo. How dare the summoner out DPS me? Oh, look at that. I've never seen myself in the actual... Oh, that is so badass. Look at that. That is wicked. I love that. Wow, the computer crashed. That sucks. There's no other way to say other than that really sucks. If I could give you my spot in the game when I log out to go to work, I would gladly do that. So have you already ordered a new one and you're just waiting to get it, or you're waiting to find one available to order? Yeah, I remember when that used to happen. It was just like every other map dungeon you would get disconnected. Oh, don't buy. He should have did that. Ugh. That's scary. Buying stuff like that from eBay. I'm not gonna judge. Can I get all three of them? Nope, can't get any of them. Oh, jeez, there's so much crap. I will catch up on chat in just a second. There's so much crap to dodge in this fight. Ooh, there it was. Healer. Geez, let's hope it's not like this for 2 more years. Could you imagine having queue times like this in the game for 2 more years while they wait for server hardware to be available? Oh my god. Alright, if there's a money back guarantee on it, then even if he tries to screw you, then eBay will honor the money back guarantee, so it's all good. All kinds of stuff. What's this look like? Oh, that's so cool looking. How it glows purple. That's sweet. Yeah. Okay, I really like that. That sickle's really cool looking. Might keep that one for a glamour. Add that one to the dresser. I like the Kinna scythe because it's, you know, glowy, but the one that glows purple is really cool. Especially since like purple is one of my main like glamour colors. So we will keep that. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, a tank, because I technically have DPS and healer now. I just need a tank in order to re-qualify for my mentor crown. But then I'm like, I'm like, oh, I'll get Reaper and Sage to 80, or to 71, is what I original thought was. Get them to 71, then I'll be able to do Bosja or whatever to level them. And I did Sage to 71, and I was like, oh god, this isn't going to be much fun, because I don't like this. And then I played Reaper to 71, and I was like, ooh, I'm just going to keep going with this. So now it's 83. Because I really like it. It's really fun. This job. I remember playing with Warrior in the last expansion. It was fun. I liked Warrior. Warrior was probably the most fun tank during Shadowbringers. I have not tried any of the tanks yet in Endwalker, so I don't know like what the. Well, I can go into the next tower at least. I don't know what the how they feel anymore. Paladin, I know Paladin at 80 still has all, like, nothing changed pretty much. It's the same exact Paladin. It's not until you get the higher level that you start getting all the really new cool stuff. But I just when I started my MSQ playthrough on the early access day, I started it. I was gonna do Paladin. I'm like, I'm ready. This is what I started the game as. This is what I'll finish the game as. And as I'm sitting here playing, I'm doing like the first few intro quests as Paladin, and I'm just going, I have to do all this magic crap. Ever since they added the whole, what's it called? I don't remember the name of the ability. Requiescat. Ever since they added that, and then all the magic, like Holy Circle, Holy whatever the other thing is called, Holy Spirit, I don't really like Paladin anymore. I don't like having to use the magic. I mean, I know that's you know, that's a lot of their DPS is that magical rotation, but I just don't like it. I don't like doing the magical rotation. I kind of liked Heavensward Paladin the most, I think. Because I played Paladin as my main for Heavensward, for Realm Reborn and Heavensward. It was my first one to cap in Stormblood and Shadowbringers, but not long after getting them capped, I switched to something else. Like Stormblood, even though I didn't play Stormblood a lot, when I was playing Stormblood, I was maining Red Mage just because it felt the most fun at the time. And then, as you know, anyone in the Free Company knows, I was pretty much Dancer for most of Shadowbringers. I played Dancer, but this time I was just like, you know what? Nah, the whole magical thing on Paladin, I don't like it, so I'll do Summoner first. And Jesus, Summoner is so much fun. Now that you're not just a glorified dot mage, it is so much fun. So at this point, I think I would go Reaper Summoner as my mains. So I'd have a melee physical DPS and then a magical DPS. And I mean, that's it. I'll get the other stuff to cap just because I eventually do that. I eventually will get everything to 90. But I'm not, because usually I usually try to do, you know, I'm going to have one main tank, one main healer, one main DPS for an expansion. That way I can play any of the three. Like, oh, you need a tank? I got that. You need a healer? I got that. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I'm going to do Reaper and Summoner. And then I'll get everything else to 90. But I'm not going to work too hardcore on like gearing them up. I'm going to get them to 90 just so that they're a cap. And that's it. So how I haven't tried Red Mage yet. How did they change the mana gauge? See, and right now I don't even, my summoner is done pretty much. I mean, I can still get the weapon and some of the accessories from the extremes if I felt like doing them. But right now my summoner has full, like right there, you can see it has full 570 tombstone gear. No, that's kind of weird. So it takes longer to build up to. It sounds like it would take you longer to build up to your melee combo. Oh, that was a lot faster than the last dungeon. I don't remember this one. Oh, let me take my scythe. I can't say anything. I'm not going to badmouth Lise anymore because she did have a really, really, really good speech in the middle of Endwalker. That was like, wow, that made me not hate Lise quite as much as I used to. She had a really, really good speech. So I don't feel like needing to kill her anymore. NPCs around the mobs are kind of irritating, though. But yeah, I'm feeling like I could make Reaper Summoner my main. I can't pick between the two of them yet. So we'll say Reaper Summoner main. Summoning Reaper. I'm a Summoning Reaper main. I'm telling you, you need a face. You need a guaranteed face to get you in, keep you in the game. I hate them. Look at all the damn NPCs. It's so irritating. Wouldn't be enough with your PC problems. Yeah, that sucks. Opposite track. Oh, it took me a minute. Had to remember physics. Yeah, we are all getting a month, almost a full month of playtime for free, which is nice. I mean, really, what can they do about it? I mean, it's nice of them to give it to us. Yes, I agree. But when you really think about it, they've done everything they can to alleviate it, and they just can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I mean, I don't want to sound like, you know, defending them and all they're this and they could do they're so great, but I mean, they've been talking since like summer that they are trying to upgrade the server capacity and they just haven't been able to. I mean, if they were like, oh well, it's just what it is, whatever, then you could get mad at them. But I mean, before all this started, he used to put out news things saying, you know, we're trying to increase server capacity, but we just can't. That's been going on since, oh geez, like May or June at least. So it's not like this is they last minute they're like, oh, we're gonna get slammed, we might want to upgrade this stuff. No, they've been trying and they just can't do it. Yeah. Yeah. But, oh, it's yeah, it is what it is. I'm glad they're giving us free time. I think it's cool, but you can't really blame them for not trying. I should really start using that ability at the beginning of a fight, not like waiting till the end when I remember I have it. Oh, this place is... I remember this place. This place is creepy, yo. Babel Death Machine. Are we stopping here? Or are we gonna... That's another thing about tanks that irritates me. Like, it seems like they're gonna stop for a second. So you start, like, unloading and getting ready with your big... and then they start running. It's like, oh my god. Did you just, like, choose to run from the very beginning? Or choose to stand still? Just choose to do something, you know? Level 87 one. Which one's... I don't remember which one the level 87 one is. I've liked them all so far. They've all been really good. Except for Zod. Zod's probably my least favorite. I can say that for sure. Elpis. Oh yeah, Elpis. I do like that one. I love the fact that whenever... Spoiler alert. That whenever you were... doing that as the MSQ, you could choose M itself and basically Heidelin to go into the dungeon with you. It's so awesome. Okay, spoiler alert's done. Okay, I don't remember this. Oh yeah, you gotta get Toad. No, not minimum. Oh geez, now I'm all... Alright, gonna be a Toad. No, I'm gonna get blown up. Alright, I remember that mechanic now. Alright, let's back up. I always forget. Oh, Mini Reaper! Mini Reaper! Tiny Enshrouded Reaper, yeah, it was really funny. I liked it. Mini Enshrouded Reaper. I will reap your kneecaps. Oh, a 99 and a 95. Thank you very much. Come again. Eatsy tiny living space. That's funny. Oh my god, a mini would a Lala mini Reaper even exist on this plane of existence? Or would they shrink so small that they would fall between the space of the atoms? Like would they fall in between the molecules? Would they be able to exist in our space? You never know. Oh, this is a really fast elevator. Yeah. I think I'm gonna save reaping for this. Yeah, good thing I saved it. That would have been a waste. Anima. I still think Anima should have been like a raid boss or an 8-man, and not just like the end of a dungeon boss. But that's just me and my nostalgia speaking, I guess. Oops, get out of that. Back the camera out so you can see what I'm doing. Ouch! Out of the middle, get out of the middle, get out of the middle. Can't do that. Now we gotta go down here and fight his pee-pee. His giant, scary pee-pee. Yeah, I like it. Like this one though, I really felt this one should have been a raid or a trial boss at least. It would have made such a fun trial boss. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, put the thing back up. Put the thing back up. I always forget. Yeet. I always forget this damn thing. I'm horrible about remembering dots. I am. It's just a thing. And we win. Red mage weapon. I'll give it to the other DPS. DPSers never get commendations. I'll give him one. I'll give it to him. Hey, I got 2. Yes. Nice. I know they were in a party. Actually, they might have been. Let me look. Nope. 3 different servers. So they were in a cross realm party. Right? That would be cool if they brought La Habrea back as another boss fight. I would like that. That would be really cool. They should let us fight La Habrea, Elidibus, even though I'm not sure if we get to fight Elidibus again. And just throw Hades in there one more time just for the hell of it. That'd be fun. I still love, like, spoiler alert again, so I'll wave when I'm done spoilering. So if you want to mute, mute. I love how, I can't remember which dungeon or trial it was. I think it was one of the dungeons. I can't remember. How they brought, like, Livia from Castrum and the dude from Cape Westwind. How they brought them back as, like, dungeon bosses. It was so cool how they did that. They're, like, all twisted and, like, mutated. I loved it. Okay, spoilers done. Yeah, you're on stream. Yes, you are. If only you were here to photobomb my stream like you used to back in the olden days. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end because I have to leave, get ready for work in like 10 minutes, and I doubt I have enough time really to do anything. So I'm probably gonna call it there. Thanks for joining me, everyone, for the Starlight Celebration and a couple of dungeon runs on Reaper. If you have not tried Reaper yet, try it. It's a lot of fun. My favorite melee DPS so far, by far. And it got me to almost 84, which is nice, so that's something. But yeah, thanks for joining me, everyone. I'll see you in the next stream. Make sure you follow the channel to be notified when I go live or to check the schedule. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night. Later.